call the meeting to order.
Never call the meeting to order.
None of them.
That's good. Let's go ahead and rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. The flag's in the back corner there. Move your hats if you have them, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, so they're loving it.
Roll call. Bain. Here. Polak. Absent is excused. Samansky.
Here.
Cassidy.
Here.
Cornell. Here.
Make a motion that we approve the agenda for this evening of January 31st, 2024.
Any additions? Okay, we need, like to have an addition put on, discuss the meeting calendar for the upcoming year.
Where do you want to put that?
We can put it right at the end after document procedures.
Okay. I'll amend my motion to that.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Public comments.
Mark Brochet, 739 North Channel. I'm just wondering if we've heard any comment one way or the other from Champion Auto Fair in regards to the letter. Pro, not pro, anything yet, or not?
I don't know. Haven't seen anything. Anybody else? Norm.
I feel that HITA is not doing enough to present and promote its position on the new ferry system. Also,
Sounds like yes.
anyway, that's basically it. I feel that it needs to promote this. HITA has a position, and it's been put out there, but we don't hear a lot about exactly what they want to do, what they're going to do, and how it's going to get done. And it has to get done by February, and I don't believe that they've been working on it enough. Or pushing it.
Thanks, Norm. Anyone else? Anybody else?
Me, Stephanie Spencer, South Channel. I just wonder if there's any kind of timeline if the village were to pass and you do the feasibility study, what kind of timeline are you talking about to have a ferry service running? Less than 5 years, 5 to 10 years, more than 10? Get any kind of timeline?
Well, we do, but it's just all going to depend. Well, it's all going to depend. Once we own the property, then we can go at it even faster, because now we don't own nothing. We own nothing. So once we own the property, we turn it over, make it public property, then we qualify for public funds. And once we qualify for public funds, just last, I think it was last year, 2023, there was a $38 million grant that was just given to somebody. There was a $10 million grant given to Beaver Island, I'm sorry, and we didn't qualify for anything. Nobody qualifies here for anything, because we don't have any public property for it to qualify. We're a public entity, but we don't have property or anything else. We have to have something to show that we're public.
Okay, I get that, but once you have the property, what are you talking about?
Well, we're talking about grant writing. And,
No, I mean time. 5 years, 10 years?
time-wise, a ferry, I just got right from the Beaver Island ferry.
Can I read?
Yeah, go ahead, read.
So vessel price and delivery is subject to execution of definite agreements between between the client and Burger Boat Company. Burger estimates 12-month build period for each vessel. Construction on subsequent vessels will begin approximately 6 months after construction begins on the previous vessel. So they'll start one, 6 months later they'll start the second one. We have an agreement for 4 of them at the agreed price originally for the estimated price for each vessel, subject to final configuration, specification, development. FOB, Burger Boat Company, Manitowoc, Wisconsin, is $5.8 million per unit. So that's guaranteeing the price that we were quoted last year, not 6.2, but 5.8.
It's the same one that Harsens Island got. This is the same one. So you're looking at right there, at least a year for the ferries to be built, for 1 year and a half for one. Then the docks, I haven't got the time frame, but we're working on the actual cost of the configuration of that. So once we have the property, once we get a grant, because the federal government gives more money to ferry systems than any other system in transit in the country. Federal Transit Authority is giving away $150 million. And we can't get a piece of nothing because we have nothing. I mean, I've talked till I'm blue in the face to people. Well, what do you have in the game? Well, we got $250,000 and we've got a grant writer. We're trying a feasibility study. We're trying to get all this done, but that's as far as we can go. I can't squeeze blood out of a rock or a turnip or whatever you want to call it. I can do my best. I talk to these people. They all were on everybody's radar. I mean, I've been in the face enough, but we have nothing.
Lynn, South Channel, where's the property that you guys are looking at?
I can't tell you that because I signed an NDA, all of us did here.
You signed a what?
An NDA, non-disclosure.
Agreement. Oh.
I mean, it's pretty familiar with throughout the state and the township. Artie, you have one with Daryl Page, correct? Yeah, you do.
Really?
Well, then tell us
It's a
about
different,
that.
it's a different type of thing.
It's the same thing.
Well,
No, it's not.
it's an NDA. An NDA is not a disclosure agreement. It's as simple as that. Call any attorney in the country. They'll tell you what an NDA is. We signed NDAs. So did everybody else sign NDAs that we dealt with.
Why don't
That's
you want to
why.
tell us? I want to know why can't we know where it's going to be?
Carol?
Yeah, okay. No, we signed an NDA. That's the end.
Well, wait a minute, you're telling them not to talk anymore because we're not supposed to know? So you want our money, then you want to give the land away, and you signed an NDA so we can't know anything about it.
Public comment.
Neighbors should know.
Yeah, no, it's still.
It's not a courtroom, it's Lions Hall.
Yeah, what do you want me to tell you?
I
I
read
can't sign an NDA. I can't tell you.
Well, then you can't have my money.
Then fine, I don't have your money. Don't
Okay.
vote for it. I'm just telling you. Simple as that.
It's a ridiculous notion that you want people's money, but you don't give us any information, and then you blame it on an NDA. It's absurd.
Well, it's the way it is. I can't explain to you. That's the way it is.
That's the way it is. Well, you should go to DC because that's ridiculous.
Norm?
The reason for the NDA is to protect the property owner.
Everybody but us.
I understand that. The NDA is to protect the property owner in the price that he has negotiated with
Who's the property owner?
whoever. It doesn't matter, whoever it is, that's the NDA. And the situation is that if that is protected, then the property owner can't increase the price or decrease the price. It's set prior to. And at the signature of the contract of the NDA. So, it's a conundrum. Yeah, it's a conundrum, but it's the fact is, it's part of business. It's controlling business.
Neither one of us ran our business this way. Come on, woman.
You're absolutely right, Jody, but we are not a municipal entity. They are. And they must abide by those contractual agreements that get them to the point that they are at right now. Because the NDA also stipulates the cost, regardless of how long it takes to get there, and we're talking about years now, we're talking about 3 years from now. So, you know, it's got its pluses and minuses, but it's the protection
Okay.
on both parties.
Hey, just for, if anyone else wants to speak up, please identify yourself and where you live at, please. So, because he's taping this and we want to make sure we have.
Jody
factual
Crane,
information.
123 Beauregard.
Thank you.
Mark Boucher, 739 North Channel. It's been my understanding that the property owner is the one that wanted the non-disclosure agreement. Is that correct? Not you guys, it's the property owner.
Who cares? They signed it though.
Well, I know, but you're blaming them for not being able to disclose it. They had
They shouldn't
nothing
have
to
signed
do
it.
with it.
I don't think that's accurate.
Maybe accurate, may not be
It's not accurate.
It's simple as that.
State your name and where you live.
Yes.
No problem. Bob Reno, 2342 North Channel Drive. I've asked for the last year or so now where the landing site is because of the same question individuals here have asked tonight.
Yeah.
I get the same answer. So we're asking people that live up and down the North Channel to vote for this millage, yet we won't tell them how it will or will not affect their property value. Seems very unfair and reasonable for a HITA board that has a mission that says they care about all the island residents. Obviously, you don't. You don't care about all the residents, because if you did, you care about them all equally. I'm not going to continue to ask that same question. My question would be different. What's your business plan look like? What's your return on investment? You're talking about buying a unit for 5.8 million times 4. So we should know, what's your business plan look like? Is it a 5-year, a 10-year, a 20-year return on investment? What's that profile look like? You're asking us to vote for something, and we don't know what that looks like. Not fair and reasonable.
I have a question. I'm on the middle channel. My name's Vicki Olin. And, you know, I've been out here 7 years. I've come from a community that was kind of ran the same way, like the Good Old Boys Club out in Chesterfield. And it's kind of ran the same way here. You know, we got the Bryson boys, okay? Now, you say Bryson's against, you know, whoever, whatever, but they are who they are, okay? They've ran the Champion Ferry for as long as they have. You got Artie, who is our supervisor, you know, and is supposed to help us. HITA is under Artie, is that correct?
No.
Okay, so Artie can get grants for everything that he wants to get grants for, but he's not helping us as HITA. Is that true?
True.
Is that true?
True.
Okay. All right, so my other thing is that Champion Ferry
Artie,
is...
deny it. Artie, deny it. What have you done for
Let's get control.
Hey,
I'm talking.
Fucking drunk. Stop.
Oh my God.
Really?
Continue.
Okay, so the other thing is that this is a conflict of interest for him. I mean, he's a Bryson. Bryson's own the ferry. It's plain and simple, it's a conflict of interest. He is going to keep the Champion Ferry in as long as he possibly can because he's getting money from it. That's his family.
True. Wrong.
Okay, well, however you hide it.
Stop, please, stop.
However you hide it, it's a fact.
No, it's not. True. Stop, stop. We're here to conduct a meeting civilly.
Right, and so, I mean, I have questions about that, and like I said, he sits up here and talks about, you know, getting grants for this, and getting grants for that, and getting grants for this. What about getting a grant for a new ferry for the Harsens Island residents? What about that? You don't support it? Because, why?
I didn't say that. You said it.
No, you did.
Can you please identify yourself?
I've already identified myself.
No, not people that keep talking.
Right. So, you know, it's the elephant in the room here. I mean, what are we talking about? I'm not a Bryson, and I don't want a new ferry.
I don't either.
I don't either, but you know what? If this doesn't go through,
Not on my
you're gonna see your rates go up to $20 a ticket.
Better yet,
Yeah.
better yet.
Really? What, you go off, you never go off the
They're
island?
gonna do it cheaper?
What's it gonna
Bullshit.
Well, then go back to $5 is what? $5.
Ferry to
Get
come
down
here
to
to
work.
buy your
Stop,
property.
stop again, please.
I mean, my thing is that we deserve to have transportation.
Me too.
How is it not safe and
This is
reliable?
her-
That's
All
the
right,
question.
This
I
is
have.
her 3
This is
minutes.
You drive to the ferry right now, you'll get across. If you go turn around, you come right back. You can do that all day
And your
long.
name is, and where do you
I'm
live?
1696 Michael Joy, I've been here 34 years.
Okay, good, good.
As far as I'm concerned, they can raise it to 50, because if we keep all the assholes
Oh,
off this
so that's
island.
your
Stop
motive?
it again,
That's your motive?
please, please.
Come on.
Yeah, wow.
We're talking about the elephant in the room.
All right,
Oh,
okay,
shit.
all right.
All right, is that my 3 minutes?
You got your 3 minutes.
Okay, well, I didn't really get any answers.
Okay, we're gonna close public comment.
So there's apparently,
Elephant in the room is still here.
it was the February 12th.
Yeah.
So apparently, for whatever reason, it was not documented in our minutes of, well, actually it was January.
Well, it was,
It's
no, it was
January.
February, well, yeah, it would have been January.
Yes.
No, it
So
was
appar-
held on 12, right there.
No, how can you, so this is the meeting that supposedly didn't, so this is what we're trying to say that.
No, right there, see the 13th? This is the one we forgot to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So on February 12th of 2022, apparently it was not documented that we accepted the minutes of January 13th. So we would like to go ahead and, did everybody get a chance to read the
Yeah, I
minutes?
read it.
Do we have any changes in that? Because I would make the motion that we file the minutes of January, or February 12th,
We're good,
2022.
we're good. I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Take a motion.
Yep. Okay, so we need to entertain a motion for the January 13th meeting minutes.
Okay, can we go back on that real quick, on the first motion? Because I made, because this is being recorded, so I was wrong on the actual date of the meeting, was actually December 12th of 2021, and on the February 12th, 2022, it wasn't documented that we had stated that or approved the minutes. So,
Okay.
just that clarification.
All right, so I'll second that motion again, take another vote on it.
All in favor?
Aye. So I make a motion that we go ahead and accept the minutes of the January 13th, 2024 meeting at the Lions Hall.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion's carried.
So, Carrie's not here, so Skip's gonna present the budget, and what's going on with that now.
Okay, for 2024 budget,
Oh, yes.
we've got a little over $87,000 left. What we're looking at doing is for the property option, for February through December, $22,000. Audit fee, we've been cut out of the Clay Township audit process, so we've allocated $10,000 for that. $55 for bank services, PO Box $152. Administrative assistant $4,000. Legal fees, including document storage, $25,000. Office supplies and postal services, $1,000. Website updates or a new service, $3,500. Lions Hall rental, $500. Videotaping, $500. Accounting services, $825. Director's insurance, $2,700. Feasibility study, $9,200. Grant writer, $5,000. Travel fees, if needed, $3,000. Ferry tickets, $200. Brings us up to the $87,645.
And 74 cents.
and 74 cents.
I'll make the motion that we accept the budget for 2024.
I'll second.
Do a roll call.
Yep.
Bain,
Yep.
Samansky,
Yes.
Cassidy. Yes. Cornell, yes. Oleg, absent, excused.
Yeah, we can talk about that. So, we were talking about the checks because they said that we didn't put the checks on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this to the website of all of 22 and 23 checks that were written per month. So that'll all be on the website. These were all approved,
During the meetings.
yeah, during the meetings. Gary just didn't break them down, but now we got them broken down to where they're here, so that's gonna be put on the website.
It's got the check number, the date, the amount, the purpose,
Yep.
and who it was paid to.
Yep.
In some cases, there are redactions on it.
Do we have to make a motion or anything on that, or
You know
just?
what, we'll make a motion on it, just to cover it. So I make a motion.
I'll go ahead and make the motion that we file the HITA check reconciliation from July 22 to December 23, as presented, which will be on the website.
Roll call, Bain,
Yep.
Samansky,
Yes.
Cassidy. Yes. Cornell, yes. Oleg, absent, excused.
Next is document procedures. All right, so being that we don't have an office anywhere, we've talked to an attorney, so the attorney is going to start holding all of our records. And that's where our documents are going to go.
Is that going to be our attorney or the township attorney?
Our attorney.
Our attorney, we don't have access to the township.
Well, we just haven't pushed
Why
that
is
button.
that?
No,
Well,
they
we-
kind of wrote us off.
Well, I mean, we could actually sue
I'm
them.
saying it out loud.
No, we're not going to sue anybody.
Huh? It's- An option's on the table. for
Yeah,
that.
the option's always on the table, but we're not, because we're gonna take the documents, put them and give them to our own attorney, and then that's gonna be it. So I make the motion that we take the documents, send it over to the attorneys, or they're, go over and they storm for us.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yes, the calendar, where's the calendar? Okay, so we don't really have a lot going on, so according to the bylaws, we only really need an annual meeting. So we're just gonna make the December 21st, 2024 meeting, 10:30 a.m., the meeting for the year.
And then we'll just call special
And
ones.
if we need any other meeting, we can call special meetings. Because according to the law, in the Open Meetings Act, we gotta just give them 18 hours notice and we can have a meeting.
Well, I make the motion that we accept the Harsens Island Transportation Authority future calendar of December 21st, 2024 at 10:30 a.m. here at the Lions Hub.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Good to
Do we
meet you.
have director's comments?
No director comments. Nothing to say. Yep. Entertain a motion to adjourn? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Done.
Makes it closes at 7:27.